Pistol. Oh no. Yeah,
Oh,
it'll be an
man.
interesting map. You know, you talked about the AR presence is always the key here on red card. Usually, some teams are running 4 ARs or 3 ARs and one sub player trying to go rogue. It's an interesting one because it can be 250 to 249, or the game can end and it's like 160 to 120, and it ends on time. And we see Gersh BBK there shooting his player in the back, able to help out the enemy team, getting the early kills here. Are the Maui Chums able to secure the initial time here on P1? But we see Manitoba Mallards and Spax trying to make their way over towards stage, trying to play an early-ish rotation over towards this P2, but Quick is going to pick that up, able to get that player out of there and keep their presence over here towards the hedges side of the map.
Yeah, and we see some stylish gameplay coming out of here of Gersh there running the EU or UK exclusive skin there. I forget exactly which one it was. But, styling there. Maui Chums off to a great start. 35 points here on P1. Pretty much unheard of to get that much time here. Typically, it's pretty contested, and they are going to be here in control at P2. Quick able to get a great kill towards Ambulance here. We do see the side of Manitoba Mallards taking that route towards middle here. Gersh trying to get some nade kills there. Unfortunately, he is going to get a nade kill, but on his own teammate. A little unfortunate here. Maui Chum's going to step off time, just try to get some map presence here as they are spawning the Manitoba Mallards towards that backside restaurant. So they are going to be kind of set up here as they start to make this rotation towards P3 as well. But Maui Chums, so far, so good in this red card hardpoint.
Yeah, they're starting off really hot here so far, able to secure a good chunk of time on P1 into this P2. And JJ is going to be the last player left here from the side of Manitoba. He's going to get taken out, and that's going to force the rest of the Mallards to play through old and fight their way through here. And I mean, we're looking right now at the scoreboard, and we see Quick off to a 10-0 start here. So, Wolfie, we may need to keep our eyes out for that potential bag alert coming up to our match here tonight. But Manitoba and Stone making their way through the stairwell, able to get one kill, going to get traded out. JJ's able to get another kill as well, making his way through the back of the garage. Spax and the rest of the team are all surrounding around this hill, so they're looking to break in from all avenues as this time is sitting pretty light right now. As I say that, Manitoba gets in.
Yeah, and I got my eyes on number 7 here. Unfortunately, he gets my eyes and he dies. That rhymed. That was pretty cool. Didn't mean for that to happen. But Manitoba Mallards do get the break here. They're going to be down quite a bit. The rest of this time looks like it's going to be going towards them. They do not read this guy in the back. Mr. S here in number 5 is going to be pushing towards those backstairs. Unfortunately, not able to get a kill there, but Manitoba Mallards are going to be down 10. Looks like no one wants to grab that hill time, so we start to get this rotation over towards P4. We do see JJ. He is on hill. Looks like he'll be kind of soaking that time, and as I say that, he'll be running away from the time. Interesting play here for the Manitoba Mallards. They do let Spax get on time eventually, got that trophy down, kind of ready here for some gunfights. So Manitoba Mallards, this is kind of the hill. If you can hold this, you can get a lot of time here. Gersh starting off with a good kill, Stone getting a good kill as well. Just really making this so far so easy. And this is where, if they hold the rest of this time, they can bring this back to an even ball game here on red card.
Yeah, Maui is not going to let them do that easily, though. We see 2 other players hitting onto the stage. We see one of them pushing across, but those kills are going to go to the side of Manitoba. They've had a solid P4 hold here so far, and we've got 18 seconds left. That's going to allow Maui to get into the hill. We see some contest potentially coming down from the stage side. Sack is going to win that, and then now our big play here is going to be on the rotation over to P5. P5 can be a pretty mixed back and forth hill. Quick's able to get a big kill there ticket. We see the rest of the Maui Chums surrounding the camera and hill time. Manitoba is going to be sort of late over here on the rotation, but Stone is looking to pick up some of these players from printers. He's going to get taken out. But once again, we're just seeing the white time prevail. I mean, we're down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here on the clock, and we're not even done with the first rotation of hills. I mean, I potentially think we may not even get remotely close to 250 here on this map number 1.
I mean, we saw this here with Optic and Heretics. It was what, like 185 to 170? We might beat that here. I mean, the last time we casted, we had a spectacular 250 to 39 in a hard point. Maybe we'll see the lowest combined score and hard point this time. We'll kind of see as it continues here. Maui Chums are on time, going to be progressing that towards P5 as they start to get that rotate. And right as I say that, Stone's able to get a kill off of time. And then Mr. ABNS is not going to be able to pick up any time. He's going to be moving towards ticket here. Kind of just getting some progression towards that P1. It is a 40-port game. From the side of Maui Chums, so Manitoba Mallards look like they're kind of here, able to pick up some of this time towards default corner, so they'll see if they can hold it.
The abbreviation that we've got going on there on the homie all balls no shaft. What a name by some of these people. We see Harvey Specter. He's putting down the ledgers from being a lawyer, and now he's picking up the sticks and playing some Call of Duty. We see Jaya. I don't even know. We just got some names out here in the CRL.
That's why I said Mr. S. It was safe.
Mr. S is safe. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta roll with it sometime. But we see Manitoba having a solid P1 here, able to play this hill much better than they did on the first rotation. And we see JJ set up on the stage as well, so he's looking to cut off some of these players that are rotating from P1 into this P2. And the side of Maui, they're going to decide to play through restaurant, get those spawns in the back, and then potentially try to break through the front of this hill, break out of the front of this hill so they can secure those rotations over to P3 as well. But we see two players from Manitoba. That's Gersh and JJ playing through stage. We see big kills coming down from there. Gersh is going to get two there for free. They're just going to secure this time for his team. Maui's going to be off spawn, looking to potentially make their way through the map here in the middle.
And Manitoba, so far in control of P2, we kind of here towards this front side, is going to get spotted out by Mr. S there in number 5. Saka GA, I think is where we're going to go there. But Maui Chums kind of so far so good in this hard point. A lot of white time, so it's going to be helping with that clock. We've seen a lot of time being taken here towards this P2 this time, though. Only 10 seconds off that game clock with white time. Maui Chums do not have, they kind of have the rotation a little bit. We do see someone kind of all the way up top elevator. That's going to be Mr. Shaft there, as Quick is looking to make an impression here on time. Able to put some shots down range, but not able to do anything else with it. The Manitoba Mallards are kind of surrounding this hill. We do see some 2 kills coming out from their team. Make that 3 kills. Last player is going to be there in the back. There with Mr. Shaft, and he's going to fall as well. So if they turn around, they're going to see all these players coming in front. So this could be Manitoba's kind of time to stretch a couple of hills together.
Yeah, Manitoba had the potential to get some time there, but we just see the gunfights go down to the side of Maui. And once again, if there's anything that we know about CK and casting on this CRL, is we are definitely the caster curse extraordinaire. So Maui is looking to secure the rest of this scrap time. The good thing for Manitoba is they are going to have the preferred spawns for this rotation. But number 8, that's Mr. Shaft himself, is looking to make the big rotation all the way through restaurant. And I don't know if the Mallards are going to read this play. He's able to pick off one over towards the media window side. He's able to get some shots down from the window, able to get 2 there. So he's going to be the player that maybe it will cause some grief for these Mallard players, as he's just overlooking their spawn right now, able to put shots into nearly everyone and let his teammates clean this up. So they're feeling pretty good here as they've crossed the 200 mark and looking to make their way towards victory here in this map number 1.
And so far, so good. I mean, Manitoba's had a pretty good P4 every single time. And so they're kind of continuing that trend here as I say that. I mean, Maui Chums are able to break. Gersh able to pick up 1 kill here. Teammate Harvey Specter able to pick up 1, make that 2 on the top there for the side of Maui. So we'll be seeing some gunfights coming down here. Gersh able to pick up another 1 on hill with 15 seconds left. They do see a contest coming up top. It's going to be last player. Kind of around here, we'll see if Gersh decides to jump up or do anything. We should only have a couple seconds left here on this P4. Manitoba is able to take the rest of the time. And they have the rotation towards P5 here, so it's going to be seeing if they can get this player out of chairs and maybe out of, I believe that's going to be right outside a ticket there and Quick. Able to spot 1 player, able to spot the second, able to get that kill as well. So side of Maui Chums so far, I mean, if you keep white time, you're going to win this game. But it's going to be a lot quicker just to hop on time here. They are able to win here if they hold this perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they do hold it perfect. Like you said, they're able to give up just a couple of seconds, but it has to be nearly perfect. They're doing a good job. We see JJ there with that nice little 3 piece able to pressure off, and now we're going to see that white hill time back. But from the side of Maui, you're okay with white time. I mean, with only a minute left here, it's going to take a solid hold from the side of the Manitoba Mallards in order to get this hill. So we're just seeing white time galore. JJ's able to clean up a player on shares, able to get a second one. Printers, good shots there from JJ. Spax is able to help him out as well. That should be the rest of this scrap time to the side of the Manitoba Mallards. But now we have to make our way over towards P1, and Maui's already getting set up for this hill.
You know, Maui held a lot of this hill. They held 31 seconds there from the very first rotation, so I can kind of see him doing it here again. All those players are spawning towards restaurant side, so Sack is just going to kind of reposition towards their default side, try to play safe on time. They have 20 seconds till the win. Manitoba Mallards need to do something here. They are down by 100. So this would be a bit of a miracle comeback here, but we see Gersh trying to get active there on point, able to pick up one, able to pick up some shots into the other. Stone's going to be able to pick up 2 for his fallen teammate there. JJ able to help them there on time. It's 25 seconds left here on this P1. Maui can still win here, so the side of Manitoba, you can't rotate just yet.
Yeah, you can't rotate just yet. They're able to kill off that wave, but there are players from Maui that can contest this hill. That's going to be the kills going to the side of Maui. We see Spax able to pick off one player. We see a second kill going down as well. And now from the side of Manitoba, they can no longer win on this hill, so you need to make sure that you get yourself over towards this P2. But with 3 seconds left on hill, all it's going to take from Maui's side is one simple break. We see the cruise missile coming down, not going to get any kills there. We see JJ setting up towards top hedges. We see Mr. Shaft looking for this player circles, able to get that kill. We're going to see that white time again. Stone's looking for that player. It's going to allow Maui to get in. We're going to see the shots come down, but ultimately team advantage is there in the gunfights. And that's going to be map number 1 to the side of Maui. And I mean, just they started off super aggressive in the first part of that, but really the second rotation is really where they started to see their lead grow. We started to see less of that white hill time from the first rotation, and then the second rotation they were able to secure a big chunk of time and then ultimately just kind of play their lead and led to their success.
Difficult, yeah.
IMs are hard. I'm gonna join you. I think Maui's gonna continue based off of their momentum from map number 1, and they're gonna take this search and destroy here as well. We're seeing Hirsch going towards the closed window. We're starting off with him. He's gonna see some players cross potentially, so he's gonna know that there's some players there. But he's looking to quick through the middle of the map. So gunfight going down between him and Sack, not able to get either player there. So we see Manitoba with the bomb plant. They are going to be down here, 3 to 4 in lives. Gersh again trying to trade blows, but Quick is able to win that. We see Stack getting a kill as well, middle map, and then Harvey and his other teammate, I believe that was Mr. Shaft, able to clean up that last player over towards the fences side of the map as well. So good retake there. They were able to get that first blood, and you know, while you got the bomb down planted, you weren't able to set up an effective post-plant positioning as a team. So good job by Maui. They're able to break down that post-plant setup and secure round number 1.
They did exactly what they need to. I mean, let the bomb go down, but able to take that retake pretty easily there from the setup Maui. So we'll see if they make a change here on the offense. Able to kind of dictate where this bomb's going to go. They just saw an A site that was pretty easy to retake. So we'll kind of see if they can decide that they can do it a little bit better. And that looks like where the bomb's going to go. Towards that garden side, looks like we're going to be investing 3 players over there. 2 players over there. And Harvey's going to kind of be taking the secret route that we were talking about with some machine gun. But the side of Manitoba, they have quite a few players here. Harvey just doesn't care. Mr. Shaft there kind of getting aggressive there on Gersh, and unfortunately, Gersh is going to get the kill, but Harvey's going to be there to pick this up, and he's looking for the ace on the round. But we'll kind of see if Stone can do anything from the side of Manitoba.
Yeah, Stone's not in a great position here in a 1v3 with that bomb planted. He's going to have a retake. He's choosing to make his way through top plat, looking to sneak his way, and he may get some good timing here through this player on fences if he makes his move quickly before these players check, but he's going to throw a stun. That's going to give away his position. These players are going to turn and pick him off, and Maui with a good post plant setup. Unfortunate for Stone, you're left there in a 1v3. You know, you got to try to make the play, and it's really difficult when you're in those scenarios. So hot start here from the side of Maui, playing those early picks from the side of Harvey, able to clean up some of those other players that were towards the top plat side of the map as well. and just play their main advantage, get the bomb down, and play their post point setup where they're watching all the different positions. The one little place where he's able to slip through, they all turn around and find him all together and get those good team shots in. So great plays from the side of Maui so far in Manitoba. Taking the bomb, they're going to be on the offensive side here, looking to make their way potentially towards the B side of this map. And the only real pressure is going to be from this top side. Gersh is looking for it. He's going to get some shots down. The headshot multi just absolutely rips through Mr. Sack there. But we're
It was flanked
seeing
though.
Mr. Shaft trying to flank, but he doesn't see the player on top of that car, so he's going to get taken out as well. And now we've got the bomb planted 4v2 scenario here for Harvey and Quick.
Yeah, all balls, no brain. Doesn't check the guy on Lambo, and not able to get that kill. Gets kind of shot in the back there. Gersh kind of losing a gunfight towards Boat as well, but Stone and Spax are on site here. No one is defusing the bomb quite yet. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh boy, phase up, you could do it too.
So what a play there. I mean, I don't know what you say other than
I mean, Omni movement is crazy in this game. That's all, and it's in the kill cam. Oh man, it's a rough one. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just squeeze past that one. I don't think anybody saw that. Not on stream, not in kill cam, so we're good. But side of Manitoba, they are able to retake that site pretty easily and do what they need to there. So I mean, easy retake, and so we'll be good to go to kind of resume this round. But Maui Chums looking like they're gonna be hitting over towards this A again.
did my noise make it through on my mic? I couldn't tell.
Were you making a snake noise?
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It did not come through.
Dang it.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. We'll have to get it next time. But we're seeing Manitoba here with the early first blood. They're choosing to pretty much play all their players through the top side. A very interesting strategy, but it's keeping Maui off the bomb so far. We're seeing Spax able to pick up the flank as well. He's able to pick off that player. They're going to be in a really good 2v4 scenario. Gersh is going to fly out of the window and absolutely rip Mr. Sack there as well. So really solid round here from the side of Manitoba. They're going to know where this last player is. We see some players converging around him. He's going to be able to make his way through Secret, try to make his way around the map. He's going to put some shots into Gersh top windows. Pax is going to slide in Chow and just hit the hip fire beams there. So Manitoba waking up, and maybe they've got Mr. Tupac, talking to him between matches, trying to give him some S&D tips here, because they're starting to turn up here in the Search and Destroy Velocity.
You say Tupac, I say Celium. We'll kind of just let that one marinate there on that bomb, but just a good retake there. Honestly, really starting off with the side of Spax able to pick up that player towards the back to kind of prevent a rotate outside of that site. Just a good overall play from his side. So back to even up on the map. We're back to kind of square zero. Round number 1 here. So we're going to be taking a B hit, and the side of Maui Chums are not going to be ready for this. We do see a gunfight coming down here. Well, Gersh, unfortunately, gonna fall there to Sackage AE, but unfortunately, we do see the Manitoba Mallards. They are gonna have to hold this at a 3v4 disadvantage, make that a 2v4 disadvantage. If I just keep talking, it's gonna be a 1v4 disadvantage. And right as I say that, we do see 2 players coming by, and that is gonna be, I don't even know what happened there, but Manitoba wins the round? Question mark.
I don't think it's a question mark. They did win that round. JJ did get 2 kills as he's making an interesting position here with his legs kicked up in the air. Maybe he saw a cute little mermaid out there over in the water, and he was just sitting there kicking his feet in the air. But it worked out for him. He was staring off into the distance, and 2 players go right in front of him. And once again, we're seeing the not checking corners, trying to make the play, and it pays dividends for the side of Manitoba, and they've won 3 straight rounds here. They're rolling through the search and destroy, and they're going to be on the defensive side now, looking to continue to make their advantage 4-2 here. We're seeing a little bit of a split come through Maui again, choosing to play preferably towards this A side bomb, and they're not going to have any immediate resistance, so I'd like to see them get this bomb down fast. It looks like Mr. Sack is our bomb carrier once again. He's looking for some potential peaks, but nothing going to be here. A minute left on the clock. We're going to need to see this bomb get planted here pretty fast.
Yeah, we see Balls finally get on the board there with this first kill. Shot's a little shaky, but the scoreboard doesn't show that at all. Looking like they're going to continue here at A. They've pretty much done everything, cleared the front, back, and side windows there of the entire map before putting that bomb down. They do have a two-man advantage here. Going to be a 4v2 post plant here with Stone and Gersh looking to make this retake here and see if they can do anything. They are split, so this could play in the advantage of them. Quick's going to be taking a gunfight with Stone here. Somehow going to die through the door. Not exactly sure how that one works, and Gersh is going to fall towards the side of well. So that is going to be the round from the side of Maui Chums. Just, I mean, doing a good job. They got their first kills that they could. I feel like they took a little bit to get the bomb down, but at the end of the day, you win the round. So what's it matter?
Yeah, and that was a round you definitely wanted if you're the side of Maui. Kind of stop the bleeding a little bit, even us back up here 3-3, and looking to kind of change the play. So maybe that was their mindset behind not getting the bomb down fast, looking for those early picks, and then planting the bomb and being able to play around it there instead of getting the bomb down fast like they've been doing. Worked out for them ultimately. Just won the round. That's all you can really say. And we're seeing Manitoba with their B hit once again here. Gersh is making his way towards close, looking for these players. He's not going to get to see Spectre cross here, and he's not going to see him as he's sprinting across as well. So Harvey's able to get that first kill, and we're seeing some gunfights go down towards the rock. Another player going to die there from Mr. Shaft. Stone's able to get a kill middle map, but Shaft is going to get that trade as well. And now we're going to see JJ here in a 1v3. He's going to have to make his way across the map to secure that bomb and then ultimately kill all these players. The good thing for him is there is one player that's playing over towards that A site. The bomb is technically free right now, but he's not going to know that because he doesn't get these X-ray visions like we do, and we're seeing these players slowly make their way back over here. The bomb is potentially out towards that checkered walkway courtyard side, so he's just trying to get some sort of info, but these three players doing a really good job of playing around here together. They know that this bomb is here. This is going to be a very difficult scenario for JJ to get into. We're going to see our gunfights potentially go down here pretty soon. He's looking. He's not seeing anything. We'll see if he checks this corner. He does check the corner. Wins the first gunfight. No immediate follow-up, but he slides to go get the bomb. The two players shot the big door. Not much you can do there in the 1v3 scenario.
Yeah, I mean, that's just going to be rough. They're just watching their corners, garage. They're making sure nobody gets flanked there, and they have one player watching front. So not much JJ is going to do there. He made a valiant effort getting one kill there, but side of Maui Chums taking that player advantage and really just doing exactly what they need to with moving into this one. They should be on offense once again here. We'll kind of see what they do. They've been really favoring this A side so far this map. We'll kind of see if they continue to do that, if they're going to maybe try to make a change and go B here. Manitoba's really kind of been doing the same thing here, kind of hitting this mid and rock side and just trying to get some map presence there. Spack's able to spot a player and get that kill towards that U, so it's going to be man advantage side of Manitoba on the defensive side. Bomb not going down yet. It's going to be leaking towards that U side. JJ able to pick up a nice kill there with some good shots towards the outer fences, excuse me, and Sack is going to be left in a technical 1v4 here, so we'll see if he can clutch. He's got bombs, so he could make something work.
Yeah, and he's looking to make his way over towards this B site. He's going to plant this bomb fast as well. So the Manitoba players, they're going to be grouped up over towards A looking for him. But now we see the conga line happen, and they're all choosing to rotate through that boathouse. And if they continue to hold hands together, dancing and jumping hopscotch, it's going to be difficult for Zach to make the play. He's going to get some good timing on Gersh. They're able to get the first kill. He's going to slide back across towards Rock. Some shots are going to go down. He's going to slide out and get the second. But Stone is there for the trade. So ultimately, good team play there from the side of Manitoba, able to kind of root out Sack from his position, and then ultimately play their trades and get the kill that they need to and get the bomb defused. So good retake from the side of Manitoba there. It's always great when you're in the man advantage, especially if you play that scenario well like they did, and don't give up your lives for free.
So far, we kind of just been going back and forth. I know Maui took the 2-0 lead heading into the search, and Manitoba were able to tie it up. So far, we're just kind of going back and forth here with rounds. We are tied up 4-4. Manitoba back on the offense. It seems to be kind of half and half on what is working for teams. Sometimes it's the defense, sometimes it's the offense. There's nothing really consistent to watch out here for. So it's really, I think, just going to be up to who can take the man advantage in the later part of the round, and that typically is going to be who's going to win the round in this match.
Yeah, that's the big deal with Hossie. You know, if you're able to get those first bloods in your favor or get a two-piece trade out of first blood and play your man advantage well, it's going to lead to success. And ultimately, it's difficult to do that because this is such a big map. But Manitoba and Maui are both doing a good job of it, kind of back and forth here. And we're seeing some trades come down here on the site. It's going to be Harvey left last alive here in a 1v2. He's able to find that first player. He's looking to get lost. He's got 20 seconds left here on the clock. He's looking to make his way to middle. Potentially he's going to throw a good stun that's somehow not going to hit
What?
the player. I mean, that's a CK stun if I've ever seen it. So he's not going to have any idea that this player's you. He's going to slide and shell it anyways. Not able to win the gunfight. Manitoba are going to win that round as well. I mean, this game has got to be awful because that stun, he's staring at it and it blows up right in his face and somehow it doesn't hit him. I mean, what?
I mean, we talking about the games being rigged for the CRL mods. This game has got to be rigged for the Manitoba Mallards right now. That was crazy. That's a paid actor if I've ever seen one out of a stun grenade. But Maui Chums, they're back on the offense here. Slightly unfortunate there. Maybe those reads are going to help him clutch that round, but unfortunately they do have to fight back here. At least push us to around 11. Manitoba looks like they have a player trying to mess with the timings there. Take off spawn just a little bit late, but bomb is immediately going down A with no resistance from the side of Manitoba. So this is going to be a 4v4 retake from the side of Manitoba.
And Quick is in a really good position here as well on the flank. He's not going to hit it fast, so he's not going to get any immediate action. We're going to see that first blood go to the side of Gersh and the Mallards. Mr. Sack is playing in towards this U. Harvey's able to get a kill as well. We're seeing the fight come through that U side. Some shots going down, no kills. Spax is going to get a kill on Quick top plat. Harvey's able to get a kill as well, but he's left here in a 1v2. He's able to get the second player as well, and now we're left to a 1v1 here. And with only 12 seconds left, you got to get this kill fast, and you're not going to win it. So Maui on the back of Harvey Spectre there on outer fences is going to take us to around 11 there. And I mean, just great ice from the man, able to slide, rip those people with the ace.
I was going to say that was an ace. What a great ace. It was an ace. He had 9 going into that round into 13. Math is correct. I believe that is 4. I'm not really sure when he picked up the first kill. I think it was kind of in between. Yeah, took that first kill on hers. So yeah. I mean, it's tough. I mean, Count Dracula did wonders for us there as a kid. We do have a round 11 once again here. So this is going to be the second time tonight. Map number 2. It looks like we're going to be hitting a B hit, and the side of Maui Chums are reading this. I don't know if they saw balls, if he was able to get in there for free, but Quick able to get a great 2-piece. Balls able to pick up 1, and JJ here left in a round 11 1v4. I can't say I've ever seen this happen before, but this would be the time. Maui Chums would have to absolutely toss this one away. Quick is going to see a player. He's going to lose that gunfight, and JJ is making this a little bit more possible. He's got 50 seconds to work with here. Both these players are going to try to play together, but if he can catch a great timing here where these players are separate, he might be able to make something work.
Yeah, and I think Harvey's going to rotate back over to Rock after that stun gets thrown. He's not going to read Sack there, and they're going to double pinch him. And, I mean, there was hope there. I mean, we saw 2 isolated gunfights go to the favor of JJ, and then I think the Maui players are probably sitting there like, oh, our teammates are dead now? We probably need to not let this guy 1v4 us and win the map here. So, good clutch up by those 2 players, able to play around that Rock point, and they probably know that the bomb's down there.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to join you in predictions, but unfortunately, it's kind of how it's going to be here at the start. But I think Maui is going to have the advantage here. I do think they're probably just going to walk away with a 3-0 here. Seems a little bit daunting, but we'll kind of see what happens here. As the side of Manitoba Mallards are on offense first. Great 2-piece here. They're already on B. Getting some ticks. They do have 2 players there. Make that, I believe, 3 players now on that time. So it's going to be pretty difficult here. We do see Maui Chums already contesting that. Tick number 1 already gone. Tick number 2 already gone, and that tick is flying here. Gersh was the 1A, just kind of distracting them. Got about half a tick by himself, but B is already gone. And Manitoba are off to a hot start here on offense.
Yeah, hot start for sure. I mean, we saw Maui taking a deep flank there through their lobby side of the map, and it didn't pan out. I mean, with the Manitoba Mallards just stacking that point immediately, I mean, it was a great break off there. They got those first two kills initially. They just ran straight to the point. Now they have time on their hands, and they're still tied up pretty close here in lives as well. So you're just looking for your potential 3 or 4 dead scenario that's going to allow you to just again just stack this A capture point, make it pretty much slip up. The A point can be difficult. There's a lot of different lanes for them to watch, people coming flanking through their windows, people coming through rock to hop up the front side of logs. There's a lot of potential avenues for the defensive team to secure this, but if the attacking team is able to jump on that point with 3 or 4 players, we're going to see those ticks fly just like we did on that B side. And they're doing a good job here, playing some lives, playing some kills here. We've got a little bit of presence over towards the office side. Mr. Shaft is going to find Stone. There's going to be one player left up close here. I think they potentially know that that's the case, but Gersh is able to get 2 big kills to help his team get out of spawn. We're going to see that A point get touched there. Gersh is going to look for this player Rock. He's going to get some shots down, not able to get any kills, but from the side of Maui, you're in a pretty precarious position here where all these kills are going to the side of Manitoba. We see that first ticket secured. Kirsch is able to win a big gunfight rock. There's only one player on this time right now. It looks like his teammates are potentially going to rotate over to help him. The entire Maui roster is all funneling through logs and maybe one player going towards office, and we're seeing some big gunfights go down. JJ's looking for players. He's going to get taken out. We're going to see the last minute contest come through, but Spax is able to get those wins. So Manitoba starting off hot here with a round number 1 offensive victory here on the Hossie map number 3.
That's got to feel good if you're the side of Manitoba. You haven't found a whole lot of success in the way of a map win here so far in the series, and so having a dominant start, a little bit slow of a middle, but eventually you're able to win the round. So who really cares how the round went if you're the side of Manitoba? But great offensive round. They could make it an absolute statement here on this defense if they're able to shut down Maui Chums, not allow them to get many ticks, and definitely not allow them to win the round. They could be looking at a potential reverse sweep here.
Yeah, good potential for that for the start of the reverse sweep. And I think the big thing for them was, I mean, the B breakoff was phenomenal. And then they just did a good job of playing around. And like I said, kind of early in that attack towards A, they were looking for that 3 or 4 dead scenario that allowed them to get the presence. And then next thing you know, all the Maui players are flooding through, the trades go your way, and then you're able to win that offensive round. So huge plays from the side of Manitoba. They're out here trying to prove us dumb casters wrong, saying, you guys don't know ball. We're going to win this control and we're going to start the reverse sweep. But so far here on the defense, Manitoba starting off nicely as well, keeping their presence through the middle of the map, not letting these players get to that A capture point. But Mr. Shaft, number 68, not number 69, alone on the B point. He's going to contest just a little bit, able to play his life there, get off the point. He's just trying to be a nuisance here and force these players to come back to him to allow his teammates to get out the spawn. And he's doing a pretty good job right now. We see Gersh winning a big gunfight there middle as well.
And the side of Manitoba have just left all of the spawners here. So Balls there is going to do exactly what he needs to 10, allow his team to get out. So now it's just up to the rest of his team to win these crucial gunfights here as they're coming up. Harvey's not able to win one office. JJ wins his gunfight against Sack there. Quick and Balls are going to be last left alive here on their side, and it's going to be Balls kind of last alive on their side. He is bottom logs. They got 5 seconds left. Somebody's got to hop on time. We do see a push through rock here. 3 seconds left. JJ able to pick up 1 kill, make that 2 kills, make that 3 kills on Harvey, and that is going to be the round here for the side of Manitoba Mallards. It's going to be up 2-0, and I believe they only got maybe no ticks there. I don't know if they ever secured that tick on B.
They might have secured the tick on B, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of with you, but it doesn't really matter. You got all 6 ticks round number 1, so you're fine with giving anything less than 5 up, and they did not get 5 ticks there. So you're feeling good about your start here. If you're the side of Manitoba, you're controlling this Hossie map, and I mean, you guys looked good on the search and destroy. You guys are looking good on the Hossie so far. You've got an offense potential here to close out the map, but you're feeling good going into the defense in the next round as well if you're not able to secure these points and get this map closed out for your team here. But we're seeing the early B hit once again. We're seeing JJ taking some shots down. First kill is going to go to the side of Stone. Mr. Shaft is able to get the trade immediately. We're seeing Stone get aggressive as well onto the B point through Plat side, and we're going to see these kills come down. There's going to be one player that's left out there. So Stone is going to be the lone player left up here with the map positioning, and the Maui Chums are looking to hunt down all these players that are left up here close. We're seeing Stone get one potential trade coming down for the side of the Maui Chums, but that kind of distraction gives his team enough time to make it out of rock and get some more map presence put up here through the office side of the map.
I mean, so far we have not seen a defensive team really able to set up that much of a spawn trap or really just wave control on the map. It's kind of just been taking gunfights where you can get them. And so far, Manitoba's just kind of winning those gunfights and doing what they need to. If there's no real setups from the side of the defense, it's pretty easy just kind of go wherever you want on the map. Harvey Specter was rock. Unfortunately, he's going to fall there, so his team can get another rock quick, able to pick up that kill. Sack able to pick up a kill on A to kind of stop that progress. That's going to be about halfway done on the A side, but they got 30 seconds left to get that full tick, that minute extension. And so far, Harvey's doing exactly what you need to. You need to sit rock for a little bit. If they're not coming off rock, just make sure they're going elsewhere on the map and just be able to pick up things you can. That's going to be a great two-piece from him. He's going to be kind of rushing towards their spawn, just making sure that other players can't get there, and unfortunately is going to die there to the side or to the hand of JJ, who's looking to really just pop on a point here. They're going to be going towards A. There's going to be 2 ticks down there, so they just need one more tick to make that minute extension. Kirsch able to pick up one, not able to pick up another here as Harvey Specter's able to pick up a kill, and that looks like it's going to be the round for the side of Maui Chums, looking to make the reverse sweep comeback here on this control.
Yeah, and I mean that A point was so close, just another second maybe on there, but Harvey's able to get that final kill, wipe off that last player on the A point, and clutch up for his team there. So big round if you're the side of the Maui Chums, able to get your first round win on the board. The problem for you guys is you got to come back and do it again on the offense. In the last offensive round, you guys were just blocked. You guys couldn't make any progress on either point. So you guys got to think about what you can do differently here, where your gunfights can come better from your scenario, and then ultimately be ready to stack the point, because this is going to start the potential reverse sweep for you here on the Hossie map number 3. So we're loading in with Harvey first. He's looking to make his way up towards Secret through the closet side. The rest of his team is getting active over towards that B point. We're going to see the first kill come down for the side of Sack. We're seeing Harvey make a nice flank here. He's able to pick up Gersh through the window. He's going to jump down. It looks like he knows that there's a player somewhere on their side, so he was looking for him, but I think JJ is going to get lost. He's able to get one, able to get two. Big kills there from JJ, and Maui is not going to be able to get their positioning through, so Manitoba with a nice defense start here towards the B side.
Yeah, and Manitoba, regardless if they win this, if they lose this round, they'll still be on defense. They're going to get 6 ticks there off rip, and then they've got their last one. They're on that last round, and so they'll secure that even if they lose here. But they're obviously wanting to win this and get this where they can. Spax here able to get a kill towards Rock, kind of looking to push up, but we do see Quick. He is on B, able to stop that time. He does have a teammate with him to get that progress going here. Stone's going to be taking this outer route. Not sure if they read that. They do. That's going to be a good kill there. Spax still kind of towards that single window, able to pick up a nice 2-piece there for his team. But Quick and Sack are still on B, making progress, getting the kills that they need.
Yeah, and I mean, we just see kind of some good gameplay going down from both sides. We see Spax, keeping the reinforcements off of the B point, but the rest of his team aren't able to kill the players on time, so that's going to allow our B point to be secured, and they're already starting the progress on A as well. Mr. Shaft is going to get taken out. Manitoba is getting some of these kills as well, so they're looking to maybe clean up the rest of the other player that's over towards the office side of the map, but Sack is able to get out of there with his life. He's looking for potentially these players up top. He's able to find one. Gersh is able to get a kill. Rock and JJ with 2 big kills of his own, and then Stone following it up, and that's going to be the 4 dead scenario. And we see that they're looking to potentially kind of play it a little bit slower, not push through the lobby quite yet, but looking for these players off spawn and trying to keep them trapped up in their base. You've got a minute and 10 seconds left here on the clock, so you just kind of have to wait it out, and you've got a little bit of a life advantage as well. Oh, JJ, 2 pieces galore from this kid.
Side of Manitoba, that's going to be another 4 dead. for Maui. You got 9 lives left. You have a minute. You got to get to that base site. Stone is going to be here, front garage, able to pick up 2. Spax over there able to pick up the 3rd, and Quick is going to be last player alive out here. Rocky got 6 lives left here. Big kill on JJ. There is going to see 1 boat. It's going to be kind of trapped. Rock here, not going to have a place to go. Gersh going to make an effort here towards Rock, see if he can stop some of these players. He gets 1, doesn't get the 2nd. Maui able to pick up 3 here, so this could be pretty dangerous here. JJ kind of last alive. They have 4 players left. We do see Harvey getting into the spawn, able to pick up 1, almost able to pick up the 2nd. But they do find their way onto A. They only have 1 player on it right now. He's going to be last alive. This would be a monumental collapse on the side of Manitoba, but so far, so good. Able to win map number 3 here in Control, going to extend that series, get us to a protocol hard point, and look at that. We are both wrong.
Wrong. Wolfie and CK suck. They don't know ball. Gersh Go said, hold my beer. We're winning this map. And we're going to a map number 4.
Number 4, Maui Chums are up 2-1 in the series. This is win this map or go home for the side of Manitoba Mallards. So we'll see how this map number 4 reacts.
Yeah, I mean, CRL definitely didn't bring us in because we're good Call of Duty players. So we know quite a bit of Call of Duty. We were brought in strictly based off of our handsome looks, and that's the only reason that they continue to keep us around, because they just got to have 2 hot guys on stream to bring in our, 50 viewers that we've got right now going on. But so far, P1. 1 second of hill time coming down, back and forth here. Manitoba is going to have the preferred spawns over towards Grandma's side on that P2, but neither team so far able to secure a big chunk of time. And Maui's turned and flipped the spawns to their side being Grandma's now, but Manitoba in the time trying to secure a little bit as we're going to start having to think towards this P2 rotation.
Maui Chums have that P2 side of the map. It's just not the side you want to be on towards the end. It can be a good way to rotate over there. We don't see anybody on time. Manitoba are going to be first to touch. There's going to be 3 dead from the side of Maui Chums, so it's going to be quick. Kind of last here left alive. He is going to fall, so his team's going to have to fight through this tower side and try to break this P2 and eventually get this flip. We do see number 1 there in Mr. Balls No Shaft. All of them was trying to make a rotation towards that P1. He's going to go kind of mid-map here, see if he can pick off this player towards rope. Not going to have any success, but his teammates in the meantime are able to break that hill. They're able to get around there and collect some time for themselves.
Yeah, I don't think he has all of them. I think what he's saying is that he has balls, but he does not have a shaft. So, we could be interpreting that wrong from my perspective, but I don't think he's got all that. I think he's got some of that, not all of it. But Maui, solid P2 there, able to eat up some of this deficit that they're into, and they're looking to make their way through P3. Mr. No Balls, or All Balls, No Shaft himself is able to get through the top rope, able to get 1, looking to get this other kill onto Gersh on the stairwell. Gersh is doing a good job of playing his life. He's going to get taken out from the back, though. Manitoba is still going to be in the hill, but you're kind of surrounded if you're the last player left here. We're seeing Quick and the rest of their players spawn in the back, and they're able to make their way into the time as well. So Quick with a nice little team nade there, but the Mallards are going to have the lead, but Maui is inside of this time now, looking to eat up this chunk, and then we're going to be making our way down to P4.
And this is going to be a big last 20 seconds here as we start to see this rotation. Mallards are currently up at it looks like they are completely conceding this P3 to kind of hold a lot of this P4. We are going to see a lead change there. Spax is able to pick up 1. Unfortunately, going to fall right there, going to kind of limit the lead from the side of Maui just by a little bit. But Manitoba are set up here on P4. Gersh able to pick up a big kill initially. Hill's about to pop. We do see another kill coming from the side of Stone. So this is the side of Maui Chums, or not Maui Chums, excuse me, Manitoba. To make an impact on the game. We see an emphasis coming here towards Big Door. JJ able to pick up 2. Is he able to pick up any more? He is 13-3, off to a very hot start, doing exactly what he needs to for his team.
Yeah, I mean, JJ is absolutely ripping heads right now. He's securing the hill time as well for his team. They're looking like they're starting off pretty well here in this P4 protection has looked impenetrable so far, but we're seeing these kills come down now. It's going to be left up to Spax here in the backside of time, but Sack is going to get a nice two-piece there. Stone is still close, and some of his other teammates are coming through the spiral. We're going to see a kill come down, but Harvey is able to get a two-piece of his own. Gersh is flying in with the sub. Gersh is able to get one. Gersh gets two. He's going to break the hill, but now we're seeing the mixiness come through. And Manitoba, you're okay with that because you secured a big chunk of time early. It's going to lead to this mixiness. It's still going to give you kind of a pretty much tied game here with Maui being up 1 point in after our first rotation here. So you're feeling pretty good. This P1, we got to see more hill time from either of these two teams. We saw tons of white time there on the first rotation, but P1, if you can take advantage of it as a team, can be a good spot for you to get some hill time. Being that P2, you don't necessarily always need the preferred spawn back towards the tower side. You can break from the other side of the hill as well. So we're seeing Gersh get active here with the sub, pulling that out for the protocol instead of the AR, like we saw kind of earlier in the series. So he's getting active. He's helping his team out by getting this time as well. We're seeing JJ up in the top window, able to rip off some heads there towards this P1. Gersh is going to be alone here on time. He's going to get taken out. It's going to be Sack left here on the time. We're seeing some gunshots come down from JJ again from the window. He's looking to pick off these players, just put some gunfire and allow his teammates to kind of get through and clean up the rest of these players. Maui, though, you're able to get this time. You're continuing your lead. Stone's on the flank, though, able to get one, able to get two. That's going to be scrap time, just the measly 3 seconds here, over to the side of Manitoba. And now we're making our way towards P2.
Yeah, and Maui are spawning kind of on the bad side. You do not want to be back tower. It's super easy to get spawn trapped here. Break can be a little tough through the front, but if you get that break through the front, you are pretty much free to have the rest of that time if you can keep players spawning towards that back tower. But so far, so good. Maui Chums are not letting any players close to the time. And so far, they're just going to be collecting this time. They got 30 seconds left here. Going to see, I believe that's a Hellstorm that came in from there. No players are going to down there, as they're just going to hide in the tower. But Spax able to take a little bit of map presence here, able to pick up one, sees the second, not able to pick him up. Kind of see just a little bit of action going down here towards this P3. Manitoba is going to come out on top with 14 seconds left. And as I say that, Quick is going to get a great two-piece. And they have flipped the spawns here for this P3. So we're kind of seeing a repeat of what happened the first time. So we'll see if Manitoba can get this break in towards P3 and again hold a great P4.
Yeah, and I mean, Quick is starting to heat up quite a bit here in this second rotation, looking to do what he can for his team. We're going to see a nade come through onto Gersh. He's going to unfortunately nade himself as well. So Maui is going to be here in the hill. They've got no spawns right now as Stone's able to make the flank, and if he's able to pick off any of these players, it's going to force Maui to spawn out, but he's going to slide across the stairs. He's going to get taken out. Spax is looking to trade that out, but he's not able to, but he's looking to just continue to block this back spawn, but Harvey is going to rotate over, clean that up, and Maui with a really solid P3 here is opening up their lead. And, you know, Manitoba, you've given up a big chunk of time here on the P3, but you guys had a phenomenal P4 last time, so they're looking to do the same thing again. But all balls, no shaft is here in elevator, causing havoc already, able to get two, able to get out with his life as well as the other player doesn't come and challenge immediately. So you're looking to change the narrative here on the P4 and, you know, push your late advantage here as you're getting close to the 200 mark.
And you know, they, like you mentioned, they had a good one, but they're not even close to there for this rotation. So it's going to be have a perfect quick break from them. Gersh able to get a great read on that dive back right. Unfortunately, going to fall here as Maui Chums break that 200 barrier here, and they are fully set up here once again. One player left, last alive back there, and going to be Harvey. We do have one player elevator here. Spax able to pick him up. Last player on time. And that's going to be all four dead from the side of Maui Chums. So Manitoba are going to be able to collect at least some of the last 30 seconds here. They have to have an excellent hold here, and they're going to have to pick up a lot of time P1 to make this a game. Their P2s have not been super good, and so they really need to focus here on this P1.
Yeah, I think P1's going to be big here. You know, Manitoba, you're able to secure this scrap time. You're able to push yourself towards that 140 mark. But from the side of Maui, you're looking to do the typical couple points here, 10 points, 20 points on this hill and that hill to secure yourself this map number 4. So Manitoba, you got to start turning up fast, and you got to secure a big chunk of time here on the P1 and then chain that over into the P2 as well. We're seeing Stone get active in P1. He's going to get taken out, but Spax is there for the trade. Spax is going to hop into this hill time. He knows that there's the Maui players are spawning over towards G's, but these other two players have spawned out already. So we're going to see all balls, no shaft, able to get a nice two-piece there from Helipad. Stone's able to get a kill mid-gun as well. Now we're seeing the spawns kind of even out, but Maui is in this time. They're encroaching the 220 mark. They've got two players now. We're going to see Stone fight through the middle map. He's going to get taken out. And then, you know, quick from this top part, we still see balls on Helipad. They just got a chokehold on this P1 here, and they're looking to really increase their advantage and keep this rotation over to P2 as well, keeping these players trapped towards the heli and blue side of the map.
There's absolutely nothing Manitoba can do right now. They finally get to time. All balls is still on helipad, just kind of making things mixy on the map. Not sure where players can go, but quick last one towards this tower side is able to hop off time, play his life here just for a little bit, let his team come in, able to pick up another kill, looking like he's going to try to get that third, and he is. And this is looking like going to be the end of the game for Maui here. They're going to step off time just for a second. We're going to see one last wave of gunfights here coming from the side of Manitoba. This is where you got to do it all quick, still staying alive over here. Spac's not able to get the kill, and that's going to be Maui with the dub and the series here, able to take that 3-1.
Let's go! You suck, Wolfie. Suck it. No response immediately. Maui looked absolutely phenomenal on the protocol there. I mean, we saw a very close first rotation of hills, and then we just kind of saw them start pressing their advantage with a good P2 hold into a phenomenal P3 hold, and then on that third rotation.